Hey guys, welcome. Dave here, coach and setter at the Hangout Climbing Center in Duncan, BC. Now you just saw me put this grade tag on here, and this is how we let climbers know if they're progressing. And at the Hangout, we have a special process. You just saw the last step of it, but it's called setting. And we're gonna go behind the scenes in this video, show you how we put the holds on the wall. You're gonna get to know some of the setters, and if you ever wanted to be a setter, or you know someone who's a setter, this is gonna be a good one for you. All right, so before we start setting at all, or at least before I start setting, I like to have my coffee. I want my mind alert, and mostly my body needs to wake up because I'm old and I've got kids, so I don't get much sleep. Now, when I grew up, coffee was just coffee. Came in a tin can and put in the drip machine. But here on Vancouver Island, we've got all sorts of coffee. Medium roast, dark roast. I'm having a fun time exploring it all and becoming a coffee snob. Celine, what are you doing there?
I'm putting bolts in holes.
Bolts and holes?
Yeah.
And why is that important?
Because we need to screw the bolts onto the wall.
Okay, good point. Good point. Now, how do you know that you have the right bolt in the hole? Are there more than one bolt?
There's a few things. Yeah, there's two kinds of bolts. One is the cap head, and the other is a flathead.
What's a flathead look like?
Flathead kind of looks like a martini glass.
Okay, and then why are there two kind of bolts then?
Because sometimes the holes are shaped differently. So the flatheads, the martini glass, will go into the ones that are shaped like a slope. They'll kind of fit really nicely.
Okay.
The cap heads will go into the ones with a little washer inside, just like that. And those ones will fit really nicely too.
And then,
Just like a
so when you look at the side, it looks to me like the bolt stays flush. What happens if you get the cap head in the martini glass? What does it end up looking like? So that's a martini glass. So that looks flush too, but...
Yeah, but I might have gotten it stuck.
But it kind of gets stuck, yeah, with pressure.
Yeah.
And then, what about if the cap head goes in the flathead hold?
That looks really odd.
Yeah, turn that sideways. Let's see. Oh yeah, it kind of like creates an unnecessary thumb catch. That's a dead giveaway. So then, how do you know if your bolt is long enough?
So we're looking for about an inch of space sticking out, just to go into the 3/4 inch wall.
Yeah, if you have too much bolt, then it's unnecessarily long. And what happened? What does a too short bolt look like?
Too short bolts would kind of look more like this. I mean.
Oh yeah, that's pretty short. Yeah. All right, thank you, Celine. All right, Tom. The cave is looking a little blank here. I just see this one climb on the wall, but yesterday there were at least 12 climbs here. What happened?
We had a bit of an issue where a lot of the climbs up here were set in my style as opposed to just like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And so if it wasn't accessible to you, it wasn't accessible. Yeah, and I'm bored and severely ADD, and I figured this new and interesting ways I could torture people.
Okay.
I pulled the whole cave. I had a couple of ideas. One was this bat hang. The other was like a terrible rock up onto, like a 5 foot.
Like a perch.
Right here, where you're perching onto this. And this is terribly slick. But I'm thinking like maybe a couple of terrible textured holds there. And you can perch onto that and just pray your way up.
Okay. When you talked to me yesterday, you said, Dave, I want to set a bat hang, but I need to reset the cave. And I said you could do it if you could get 8 in one day. Do you think you can do it? 8 climbs on the wall?
8 climbs here and probably 4 or 5 downstairs, and then maybe auto blaze after that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, well, we'll check in. We'll see how Tom's doing and keep tabs on his process. Caden here, you're our tester. It's important to have a tester, otherwise we get too tired, and it's really important to have a young tester who's got lots of energy.
Yeah.
So how did you get roped into this, Caden? Shouldn't you be in school right now?
Well, actually, Tom asked me last night, do you want to reset the cave? And I was here, obviously, at like 8 p.m. and I was like, yeah, why not? So I spent an hour and a half taking all the holds down, moving the volumes. And he said, you're here at 10:30 tomorrow. And I'm here. It is 11:40.
Yeah.
We've been working on this bat hang, and it's been a good day.
Okay, so that's a lesson to anyone who wants to get into setting or kind of get around the setting team. be there, help with the takedown or help with the jobs that no one else wants, and then eventually you get put into situations where you learn how to do it. Would you say?
Yeah.
Are you learning a lot from Tom?
Tom teaches things. Tom teaches things, definitely.
Tom teaches things, yeah.
Yeah.
We make jokes about Tom, but he's actually a good setter, and he's a really fast setter, so it'll be great for you to learn from him.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll check in with you too, and we'll probably get you to test a bunch of other stuff as well.
All right.
Cheers. Oh, hey, Celine. This is Dave with his pesky camera.
Hello.
Caught you. What are you doing here?
I'm setting something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a Celine climb?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
And what is a Celine climb?
I'd say it could be a smooth climb, but it can also be awkward if your body isn't in the right position.
In the right position. Okay, that's nice. And so maybe some people think that if they don't know how to set, they can't start setting. Did you know how to set before you started setting? I just kind of said, "Hey, Celine, show up," and
I showed up.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then once you got here, did you think my lack of experience was a huge detriment to me, or did you learn on the fly as you went through?
There's a lot of people in the gym who helped me learn.
Yeah.
They told me their experience setting, and so I took pieces from each setter and found what worked for me.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Great. And now,
Yeah.
as Brendan said in that last video, now you're that kind of person. You've got a style, a bit of a reputation. She's that kind of person, you said? Yeah. Yeah, she's that kind of person. So look forward to seeing what this turns into in a bit here.
Great.
We'll check in later. Okay,
All right,
good luck.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, so we're here with Tom, and we have a running joke around the gym that he likes to make Tom climbs. Tom, have you made a Tom climb here?
First climb of the day.
First time clear.
My
Okay.
philosophy when setting, give them hope, then take it away. We got the start hold over there, Caden. Finish hold here, maybe 6 feet apart. You know, in fact, I can touch both of them at the same time.
So
simple.
So further than I can jump and reach then.
Alternative solutions.
Okay.
But it looks good. These are big holds, they're good.
Yeah.
People are gonna think that they're good. So we just take away their hope.
Let's see what Caden could do. Okay, Caden, try this. Oh, very good, very good. Okay, nice.
Power. Nice holes in the shoe there for a pro leg.
Thanks. My geniuses are even worse.
All right. Whoa! What is going on?
There you go, come on. Yeah!
Well, Caden, that's something else.
You didn't turn and smile for the camera. It's fine.
He can do it now. I got it now. So, Caden, why did you just climb down and undercling? Everyone's going to ask me that on the internet anyway. Why didn't you just climb down and just do undercling?
This one sucks. That's the answer.
All right, you show us. Looks good. Looks good.
Doesn't go.
Doesn't go. Oh, so it's a Tom climb.
Yeah.
Looks good. The finish sucks, as Kevin said.
The finish really sucks, so it's got to be a Tom climb.
So Celine's got banana bread here. At the Hangout here, we really try to promote community, and so our setting is like a big community event as well. And our good friend Nick, who also works behind the desk, he's an excellent cook. Oh, is he over in the corner there? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, Nick. Thanks for the banana bread, Nick. He baked banana bread and we're enjoying it. So it's going to keep us going, which is good because, as my friend Becca likes to say, she's not here, so she's always worried that I'm not going to eat. Apparently in the past, I may or may not have gone 16 hours without eating anything and nearly collapsed. But not today.
Not today.
We have banana bread thanks to Nick. Thanks, Nick. So right now we've got Evan testing this climb. And one of the problems when you're setting is you're biased to the movements. It's good to have someone come on who's strong enough to do the climb but doesn't know the beta to see if the moves actually go. compounding the difficulty in this situation is originally I had set this climb to be a little bit easier, but then I found out halfway through it needed to be harder. So see if that's actually the case.
I get low again.
Why don't you just throw to the next ball? It's really good.
You think so, Caden?
I think so, yeah.
Why don't you go try it?
I'm very injured.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's a tall person thing.
Nice.
I think it's way easier than the other thing.
You have to cross that. You're gonna cross out and swing and slap the thing on the other side.
All right, Evan, you've given it a couple of tries,
Yeah.
and Tom's stealing your chalk.
Yeah.
Do you think after the first 2 tries it's hard enough to possibly be V6? White.
Yeah. It's just pretty hard.
It's still pretty hard. Okay, good. Okay, let's get some chalk on it because right now I just have a bunch of WD-40 on the holds.
Alright.
So we'll go chalk them up and we'll get you to try again. But it's good to know. It's good to know we're in the right ballpark.
Yes.
All right, now we brought in Mark Platt, one of our stronger climbers. We'll get a second opinion, see if Evan is as strong as we think he is, or if we're way out to lunch. Oh, good.
What's the, oh, this is actually really bad.
This is actually really bad, Tom said. Always wait till you try the problem before you opine about the grade. Oh, nice drop knee. All right, we'll send Evan back on it again. That's it. Come on, Evan. Come on. Oh, good try, Evan. Good try. Was that Caden? What'd you say? Tom's fingers are too big. This is tall people problems. When you think that everything's rosy for the tall people. Tom, Caden said your fingers are too big. Is he right?
There's at least moonboard before level of effort, so I gotta tape up.
Ah. So Tom
200
said.
pounds, man. It's just small.
So Tom said it's at least moonboard V4. That's it, Evan. Wow.
You gotta get your left foot higher first.
So you got that cross this time.
Yeah.
What do you think? Hard enough?
It's very.
For white, I think so.
Yeah, it's very light.
All right, that's good. Nailed it.
I feel like.
This is a flexibility tip from Tom here. Pull your pants up, that's right.
Is this any good or no?
You can try it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice, Tom, nice.
Give the ball under the purple.
Oh, Tom, you did it.
It's all versus base. I had to drop this foot, so I had to use only this foot. And then the hay wires can actually stick on anything. You just put the hay wire on the wall there. You have no idea how much, because like this foot's too high for me. So I just drove off of the wall here. I'm like, well, it's done.
There you go.
Awesome.
It's in.
All right, so we know it goes for the tallest of
You'd
us.
want the Genesis for this. The edgeless really helps.
And so now,
Things like that.
now we'll see if it goes for the rest of us.
Mine is
Too high for me. Hashtag tall person problem. Fuck that hole. Nobody uses that hole.
Tom, don't demonetize us.
Sorry.
You got this.
I get your left foot on, I'll drop the knee. Yeah, come on. Oh, I told you the move out of it is actually harder than you. I was like, there's no way I'm using that crimp. Had to use the crimp. I was like, oh, jeez. Hit that. Ooh. I was like, yeah, I'm going right for the big one, and then just like on the way there, I'm like, I don't have it. Hit the crimp. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
All right, so we've got
The cross is not
we've got the
actually
tall guy
hard.
beta.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna strap my shoes on and go see if I can figure out a shorter climb, a shorter version.
A lot of pinch. If you can't pinch half your body weight, don't try it.
We'll see if I can scrunch, get around and pinch with a scrunch, because I definitely can't pinch. All right, so we watched Tom. Evan's done it. Mark almost got it. But to be honest, I didn't actually test this out. So now I have to see if my short person beta actually works. I might need some work. All right, so you just saw there that Tom, Mark, a few of the other climbers, they could get around the corner. But Tom had mentioned a good point. If you don't have a big enough hand or a long enough arm to get up to the pinch, you really can't do the move. And because myself and a few other climbers are going to be shorter, we're on the bottom end of this hold. And so I'm going to add a side pull around the corner that allows you to pull into the wall from lower down and get into the same position that Tom and Mark and the others could. So at the end of the night here, we have to tape on the holds. Oh, sorry. Yeah, keep going there, Morgan. We have to tape on the holds, but also, Morgan, what are you up to?
I'm screwing in all the holds right now because we don't want them to move on people and them. So it's about 11:30, which means we're exhausted, and now we get to screw in all the holds and tape all the climbs. Love that for us.
Yeah. Also, you have to make sure I've at least eaten supper.
Yeah, because Dave will forget to eat dinner, eat lunch, generally take care of himself. So half my job is just babysitting Dave.
It helps to have good staff.
Just go run it.
Oh yeah!
I wasn't from the start.
Take that, tall people! Oh no, this is way harder than I thought.
Now you're totally screwed. Say what, tall dude?